Live from the campus of Penn State University, this is PSN News. It's Monday, February 5th. We have all you need to know about historical site expansions coming to Centre County, as well as updates on a Penn State alum who killed his father.
We also have more on reparation efforts being made in California, along with entertainment, sports, and weather. Stay tuned. Thanks for joining us tonight for PSN News. I'm Brendan Conroy.
And I'm Kaitlyn Pfeifer. The Centre County Historical Society is expanding its offerings by acquiring the Esper property on College Avenue. The organization is housed at the Center Furnace Mansion. It secured unanimous support from the commissioners for a $6.5 million grant application. If successful, the funds will transform the Esper property into a center for cultural and historical preservation and create a park-like area.
And another Centre County historical site is in the restoration process. The Centre County Board of Commissioners are seeking a grant to fund the reconstruction of rail elements once at Eagle Ironworks and Curtin Village near Milesburg. These same commissioners unanimously endorsed a $2.3 million grant that would fund the reconstruction of the railroad station and its tracks. Multiple groups are involved to connect these historical sites all across the Nittany and Bald Eagle Railroad, or NBER. This runs from Milesburg to Bellefonte to Lamont.
The Centre County Recycling and Refuse Authority is advancing its sustainability efforts with a $1.2 million solar project. Local solar energy company Infinity will install the array with the goal to power 100% of the CCRRA's electricity needs. Office Manager Katrina Pope envisions an educational component in the on-site interpretive center, enhancing recycling and solar awareness for the community.
A new animal-focused position is being added to Centre County law enforcement. Sheriff Brian Samsel said he got inspiration from the work of other departments throughout central Pennsylvania. The position will be established to handle animal abuse cases all throughout the county. Deputy Sheriff Mark Runsack will be the primary officer and shared his excitement for the new work. There will be a 2-week training course in April to become certified humane officers. The position should officially launch this summer. Now, Punxsutawney Phil told us an early spring is coming last Friday, but can we believe him? Gavin Sandell with Campus Weather Service has the latest details on what to expect outside this week. Let's take a look.
From the students of the Department of Meteorology and Atmospheric Science, here is your Penn State Campus Weather Service forecast.
Thanks, guys. I'm student meteorologist Gavin Sandell. Think of today like a sandwich. It started off very clear, though for the brunt of the day we had the toppings, which was all overcast, and more overcast skies. Though for the rest of the day, maybe at 4 p.m. to right now, we are having nice clear conditions. At Beaver Stadium, we're sitting at just 36 degrees, which is at about seasonable conditions, with that, let's say, brisk 7-mile-an-hour wind, which is bringing our feels-like temperature down below freezing to 30. And those clear skies, as they have been over the weekend, they will last for the rest of, I'd say, the beginning of the week. And then that's as a low-pressure system will move in from the middle America. We'll have some rain chances, more so Friday, Saturday, Sunday time frame. And with that entire time frame, we'll have those above-average temperatures, maybe in the 40s to 50s. Today, though, we had a 36-degree high in State College. That is about 1 degree above average, so seasonable to say the least. More portions of the southern half of the state. Pittsburgh, you're at 47. Down in the Delaware Valley, you're sitting in the upper 40s. And what that meant was really an above average day in the southern half of the state, and more so seasonable to slightly above average here in the central and northern portions of the state. As I mentioned the clouds earlier, you can actually see on the radar and satellite there was a batch of clouds that moved in just through State College, so that's what caused the overcast conditions, but they burned out at about 3 to 4 p.m., which is now just a fragment of clouds through the northwest and, I guess, Laurel Highlands portions of the state. And really, we are just dominated by a high pressure. This is sitting over the UP of Michigan. And that'll be the case for the next couple of days as we time it out from Tuesday into Wednesday and into Thursday as well. This high pressure will kind of meander its way through the United States-Canada border, and it'll give us really nice conditions. But then going into Thursday, a low pressure system will kind of skirt its way through the Great Plains region, which, timing it out even further, will track its way up north and will result in kind of scattered rain showers, nuisance level rain. So it won't be that great of a weekend if you are having any plans. Tonight, though, 22 degrees, and we will be cloudless, a very clear night due to that high pressure system in our area. For tomorrow, 41 degrees. We are warming up just a bit with that abundant sunshine. This is about 5 to 10 degrees above average. For the 7-day forecast, note all those sunny conditions. We haven't had rain here in 7 days in State College, and our first chance will be that Friday. 51 degrees will be your high. Saturday going into Sunday, that rain chance will continue. And then going into Monday, we'll just be left with a nice overcast day. 44 should be your high. With that, I'm Gavin Sandell for PSN News. Have a good evening.
Welcome back to PSN News. I'm Jenna Wisman with your sports update. Penn State men's basketball traveled to Indiana this past Saturday to face off against the Hoosiers. With only 5 minutes left in the first half, the Nittany Lions fell behind Indiana by 11 points. But Penn State outscored Indiana in the second half 62-37, ending the game with an 85-71 win. Senior standout Ace Baldwin had 22 points and 8 assists on the game. This was a back-to-back Big Ten road win and Penn State's first win in Assembly Hall since 2014. The Lions are being welcomed back home to the Bryce Jordan Center this Thursday as they face off against Iowa at 7 p.m. Now, the Lady Lions weren't able to pull off a win at the Bryce Jordan Center against Michigan Saturday night. They fell to Michigan by just 5 points with a score of 80-75. This game caused Penn State to suffer their first setback since early January. They've won each of their last 6 Big Ten contests. However, everyone came together for a good cause. Penn State recorded a season-high home crowd of over 4,000 people. Community members came together for the annual Pink Zone game. They welcomed 200 breast cancer survivors while wearing pink and white uniforms in support of breast cancer awareness. The Lady Lions' next game will be a big one as they face off against Kaitlyn Clark in Iowa Thursday at 9 p.m. Sticking with the basketball theme, the Wells Fargo Center was rocking on Saturday as the Philadelphia 76ers faced off against former teammate Ben Simmons and the Brooklyn Nets. The game didn't go in favor of the Sixers as they suffered their 5th loss in the last 6 games by a score of 136-121. This loss comes as the 76ers continue to fight through the adversity of missing 4 starters, including reigning MVP Joel Embiid. Embiid suffered an injury to his lateral meniscus in his left knee last Tuesday against the Golden State Warriors. As of right now, the 76ers are weighing treatment options, unsure of an expected return date. That's all from sports. Coming up next, Alexa Spilatris will bring us the latest from the world of entertainment. Stay tuned.
Welcome back to PSN News. I'm Alexa Spilatris with your entertainment update. Get ready for the ultimate spring celebration at Beaver Stadium. Hoppy Valley Brewers Fest is set to take over the iconic home of Penn State football on May 11th. Picture this, more than 75 exhibitors, 16 amazing breweries, and a day filled with craft beer bliss. The lineup is already buzzing with excitement, featuring breweries with more surprises to come. The gates open for everyone at 1 p.m., wrapping up festivities around 5 p.m. Mark your calendars, gather your beer-loving crew, and get ready and stay tuned for more info to come. Cheers to good times at Beaver Stadium. Discover the hottest dining experience on campus at Cafe Laura. Twice a week, Penn State students in the Advanced Food Production and Service Management course run pop-up dinners that showcase diverse themes from pop culture inspired to regional cuisines. Each meticulously planned event offers a unique fine dining experience with appetizers and desserts under $10 and entrees from $18 to $32. Students refine their skills through teamwork and leadership, but preparing them for success beyond graduation. Be part of this culinary journey where quality meets affordability and student innovation shines. The 2024 Grammys happened last night and showcased a smooth ride of iconic moments. The rain in Los Angeles caused fashionable delays on the red carpet, and it was definitely a girl-powered Grammys. It was a huge night for the Swifties as Taylor Swift made history with Midnight's becoming the only person to ever win the coveted album for the award 4 times. Noteworthy performances included Tracy Chapman and Luke's Combs touching Fast Cars duet and Miley Cyrus's Tina Turner-inspired act. Later on, Billie Eilish and her brother Phineas won the Song of the Year for What Was I Made For. 80-year-old Joni Mitchell also gave a breathtaking performance of Both Sides Now. So many amazing events happened in just 3.5 hours, and social media platforms are already reeling all over the night. And that's all for your entertainment update. Next up, we got interview anchor Hannah George. She will be sitting down with Sarah Munier, the treasurer of PSU BAMS. Stay tuned.
Welcome back to PSN News. I'm Hannah George, and with me tonight is Sarah Munier, the treasurer of SUBAMS. Sarah, thank you for joining me tonight.
Yeah, thanks for having me, Hannah.
Of course. So to start off, what exactly is SUBAMS?
So first off, SUBAMS stands for Penn State University's a branch of the American Meteorological Society, but we're the official student chapter for both the American Meteorological Society and the National Weather Service Association.
Okay, awesome. And how long have you been a member, and what made you decide to run for a board position?
Sure. So I've been a member for 2 years now since I was a freshman, and I decided to run for a board position because I wanted to be more involved in the club.
Nice, nice. Are you enjoying it so far?
Oh yeah, lots of fun.
All right, and what do students exactly get out of being a part of SUBAMS?
Sure. So we're a professional development organization. So with that, we provide opportunities such as social events, outreach events, and a chance to represent Penn State at both conferences, both for the American Meteorological Society and the National Weather.
All right, awesome. And so far, what has been your favorite part of being involved with SUBAMS, and do you have a favorite event that you guys have done so far?
For me, this past year, I had the most fun last week when we were at the American Meteorological Society 2024 in Baltimore.
Okay, awesome. Yeah, you guys just went as a big group of that. What was the best part of that event?
Yeah, I would just say the learning opportunities and the networking. I actually met a lot of the other local chapters that are all around the country, and we got to really converse about what we're doing differently in each club.
Oh yeah, that's really cool. It's a bunch of different parts of meteorology. And overall, has there been a part of SUBAMS that you think has benefited your time here at Penn State the most, and how do you see it benefiting your career maybe?
Sure. So this club has allowed me to get to know many students and faculty in our department. And it's really just exposed me to many professional opportunities, such as going to AMS or just conversing with professionals in our field. And it also allows you to really pick brains of those older than us, especially for summer internships, because our upperclassmen have a lot of knowledge for
Yeah, I'm sure it's nice to learn from older students. Do you guys have any events coming up that you'd like to share, anything you're excited about?
Yeah, I'm glad you asked. Because actually tomorrow we have a talk with Dr. Michelle Minelli, and she's from the NWS. She's a deputy director for NWS, the National Weather Service, if anyone doesn't know. And it's in the Maryland, D.C. area. So tomorrow we're doing it on Zoom because she's obviously not local. And students will just have the opportunity to really just pick her brain on her career and how she got there.
Yeah, that's awesome. If students are interested in joining, because obviously it sounds like a really cool club, is there any way they can get involved?
Yeah, they can follow us on Instagram, LinkedIn, Twitter, at SUBAMS.
Awesome. Okay, I bet your social media manager is really, really cool.
She is.
All right, Sarah, thank you for coming and telling us a little bit more about your experiences with SUBAMS. Now stay tuned, because coming up next, Kaitlyn and Brendan will bring you the latest news from across the nation.
In a shocking incident, a Penn State alum is facing first-degree murder charges in Pennsylvania after decapitating his own father. The crime unfolded in Middletown Township's Levittown section with a YouTube video showing Justin Moan displaying his father's severed head. The 14-minute-long video shows Moan spouting conspiracy theories, calling for violence against the federal government, and says his 68-year-old father was a traitor. The family is currently grappling with the tragedy.
A 45-year-old mother is facing charges on 4 counts of involuntary manslaughter. This comes after her son Ethan Crumbly opened fire at Oxford High School in Michigan in 2021. The question of whether or not his mother Jennifer could have prevented the action or not is being decided by jurors in court. It was revealed that she did not notify anyone after her husband James had bought Ethan a gun. She did not check her son's backpack, nor did she respond to any of the negative mental problems or thoughts her son may have had. The jury must now decide if she is guilty or not.
Dion Marsh pleads guilty to hate crimes for violently attacking 5 Orthodox Jewish men, driving into 4 and stabbing 1. The incidents occurred in 2022 amid Israel-Gaza tensions. The Manchester, New Jersey native faces possible life imprisonment for these acts. U.S. Attorney Philip R. Selinger strongly affirms the need to hold Marsh accountable, stressing personal beliefs should never justify brutal violence. His sentencing is set for June 11th.
A slate of reparation bills have been released by California's Legislative Black Caucus. These proposals will include potential compensation for property that was seized from black owners. If these are approved, it would expand access to career technical education, fund community-driven solutions, and eliminate occupational licensing fees for people with criminal records. California entered the Union as a free state in 1850, but in practice it sanctioned slavery and approved policies that thwarted black people from owning homes and starting businesses. Democratic State Senator Stephen Bradford said it will be a long and difficult process, but well worth it. Now that concludes our show tonight at PSN News.
Be sure to check us out on Twitter and Facebook at PSN News, on Instagram at Penn State Network News, and to subscribe to our YouTube channel at youtube.com/PSN News.
Have a good night and stay safe, Penn State.